If the public has a right to know what MPs are doing with your taxes, then the BBC has to be more open about what it does with your licence fee. That's the logic which has led to the Director General ordering the publication of these figures, even if it means a touch of embarrassment for some of its biggest earners, none more so than Mark Thompson himself. Last year, when the corporation was engulfed in the row about Jonathan Ross and Russell Brand's behaviour, Mr Thompson decided he had to take charge, and that meant cutting short his holiday. He earns a basic salary of £647,000 a year, but he claimed back more than $2,200 for the cost of flying him and his family home from Sicily.
The public will look at it and think it's a lot of money, of course it is, but I think they will understand that if their holiday had been disrupted in that way, that was fair and right and proper, and I hope they will believe that it was right for him to come back and be accountable for what was happening on that show.
4 years earlier, he'd spent more than £1,200 on a private plane in America to deal with a previous staffing crisis. And he claimed almost £100 so he could buy Bruce Forsyth a bottle of champagne for his 80th birthday. He spent hundreds of pounds on other dinners, drinks and flowers for staff, but explained why he was willing to be scrutinised.
Public expectations for disclosure from every public body are clearly growing, especially in the wake of the controversy over MPs' expenses. We believe that this package of disclosure represents a very significant advance in openness at the BBC, and it will place the BBC where it should be, which is at the frontier of disclosure practice across the public sector.
Among other notable expenses, Jaina Bennett, director of BBC Vision, claimed £500 for a stolen handbag. The corporation paid half of the insurance claim as she was on BBC Business. And former executive Jenny Abramsky splashed out more than £1,100 of the licence fee to celebrate Sir Terry Wogan's knighthood. The BBC is sticking by its policy of refusing to reveal the salaries paid to its top presenters, saying it's commercially sensitive and may lead to them leaving to work elsewhere if their privacy is breached. And it's the publication of salaries rather than expenses which is likely to be welcomed.
A lot of the concern, particularly in public, has been about the enormous sums being paid to certain individual presenters, what they call the talent, and that the BBC have not yet conceded should be made public.
MPs who've been under the spotlight for so long may be relieved to share it with others who are paid from public funds.